den Chat hier. Den nicht. Ich habe mal ein neues Dings hier kreiert, um zu gucken, wie es ist. Hey. Ja, hallo erstmal. Eine Cam etwas verkleinern. So, jetzt. Ich habe keine Ahnung, wo ich jetzt vor 2 Wochen stehen geblieben bin. Ich weiß es nicht. Abgrund des Skorpions, welche Wagnis. Abgrund des Skorpions. Hä? Und die hier? Ist hängen geblieben, die hier. Und hier gab es auch Probleme. Was war zum Abgrund des Skorpions? Doch Könige und Königinnen-Episode? Hä? Hab ich die nicht schon gemacht? Hat er? Ist gespeichert. Ja, hat Könige. Fliegen Sie für sich, um all diese Wände aufzuspüren, die Militärjahre erschließen können. Boah, ey, letztes Mal vor 2 Wochen, ne? Letzte Woche war ich leider krank. Egal. Einfach mal fortfahren. Kicken wir mal. Das kommt mir doch alles schon so bekannt vor. Ach, ich weiß es nicht. Ich weiß es nicht.
I have to say, Borg modifications weren't a good look for you. Thankfully, my chief medical officer was available to remove those. Besides being my husband, Julian's one of Starfleet Medical's best. Don't mention it. Between you and me, I'm concerned about Kamarke. I was a counselor on DS9 during the Dominion War. She's a fine officer. We'll need people like her out there if the Borg Kingdom comes back for a rematch. That's a worry for another day, though. For now, their invasion is over. Thanks.
Ja, gern geschehen.
I don't know about you, but it's good to be back. I don't plan on visiting fluidic space again anytime soon. I'm still processing the fact that we fought alongside the Undine. They aren't exactly known for being team players, at least as far as the Alliance is concerned. Anything's possible, but I wouldn't expect an invitation to any holiday parties from them anytime soon. For now...
Das hat komplett wehgetan. Oh. Ouch, egal.
It seems we have prevented a great calamity today. I think a collective sigh of relief is in order. I'm perfectly fine, thank you. The Lucari are quite resilient people. I will endure. Don't worry.
Yeah, thank you for your follow, but I think you're one of these guys that want to sell me something. I buy nothing. Thanks.
Yes, you're right, of course. Thank you for the kind advice.
Your report on the events in fluidic space was quite thorough. The temporary alliance with the Undine was unexpected, as was the arrival of the Etherians. I will update the leaders of the Assembly. I suspect they will want to monitor the situation in fluidic space quite closely. Should another incursion occur, they will want to take action.
I reviewed your after-action report. Well done. Losing fluidic space to the Borg Kingdom would have been disastrous. Agreed. This could be a turning point for our relations with the Undine. More than a few members of the Diplomatic Corps are enthused about the possibilities.
Auf ihr Schiff zurückkehren. Okay, muss ich jetzt nur das Ende spielen von der Mission. Das weiß ich nicht. Ich vermute es. Okay, warte mal.
Joyous greetings,
Oh God.
friend. Your mission was truly a successful venture. Along with the Undine, you have repelled the forces of the Borg Kingdom and disrupted their command structure. With luck, many cycles will pass before they will be able to pose a threat to us again. For that, the Etherian Concordium owes you our sincere...
Congratulations, Captain.
I come to you today with ill tidings. We have detected another Borg incursion taking place in an alternate dimension. Before committing to a full operation there, we want to learn more. To that end, I have dispatched the Etherian starship Unity to the Juret system. The crew will attempt to modify the Iconian Gateway to serve as a trans-dimensional portal.
Kann ich da jetzt... Ach ja, hier. Was willst du denn? Na, geht's am Witz hier, kleines Mietzekätzchen. Ja. Transport zur Mission. Ich dachte, jetzt kriege ich hier ganz cool eine Animation. Ui. Ah. Oh, Jungs. Wir sind jetzt unter Kontrolle.
Welcome to the
Wow.
Juret system and its Iconian Gateway.
Was ist das für ein gewaltiger Cockring? Nikoianisches Porzellan.
Yes, I have considerable experience when it comes to dealing with the Borg. Given your service record, it's logical to assume that you are here for similar reasons. I'm coordinating the efforts to modify the gateway with our Etherian counterpart. If successful, I wonder, did the Iconians ever do what we're about to do?
Wir fliegen jetzt durch den gewaltigen Penisring. Scheint zumindest so. Zwischen 88 Megahertz. Aha. Hä? 88 und 108. Okay. Aha, jetzt. Okay, Frequenz gebaut.
There's a signal coming through the gateway. Audio only in
Of the Iconian Alliance. Our biosphere is under attack by Borg forces. We request immediate assistance. I repeat, this is...
Indeed it does. Our orders were to assess the situation in that dimension. I believe the time has come to do just that. Unfortunately, there is a problem.
Natürlich gibt es ein Problem. Wie soll es auch anders sein?
Once activated, the transdimensional conduit must remain open to serve as an anchor. Any spaceworthy vessel will be able to use it. A single vessel should remain on station here to monitor the gateway and, if necessary, close it to prevent it from being used by hostile forces. Under the circumstances, I feel I would like to speak with you personally on this matter. Please beam to the Rescava when convenient.
Thank you for coming. I know it was a strange request, but I wanted to say this in person. My recent encounters with the Borg have taken their toll, I'm afraid. Should we go into battle with Borg forces? I may not be a reliable ally. Therefore, I shall remain here on Overwatch. I realize the impact this could have on the mission, and I hope you understand.
Admiral, the Etherian commander is requesting permission to beam aboard.
Permission granted.
Cordial greetings. I am Leader Grendat Vex of the Starship Unity. I look forward to working with officers of your caliber.
Thank you. Though I will not be joining the two of you.
I understand, Admiral. Having a vessel on station to guard the gateway is logical. I have the utmost confidence in this group. After all, through harmony, we are secure.
Yes. And through unity, we are strong.
Quite so, Admiral.
Then I won't keep you any longer. Safe journey to all. Energize.
Enter the gateway when you are
Sowas von Stargate, wie er da aufgetaucht ist. Aber sowas von Stargate. Oh. Sollen wir jetzt auf den Penisring zugreifen? Mein Schiff so richtig witzig aus. Ach, das ist eine Videosequenz. Ach, Digga.
Unidentified vessel. I administrate the law of the Iconian Alliance. Declare your allegiance.
Sie hat 6 Augen.
Federation. You speak of an entity that no longer exists. Explain yourself at once. Very well. I shall take you at your word. Should you betray us?
Borg fleet ahead. We have work to do.
Das sind aber andere Graphics. Das sind
Thanks for the assistance. We don't see too many Starfleet vessels out here. Glad you could join us. Every Alliance ship in range is coming here at maximum warp. We just need to hold the line until the cavalry arrives.
So, weiter gegen die Borg kämpfen. Ach, da hinten. Die ganz komische blaue Borg.
On behalf of the Iconian Alliance, I thank you for your timely assistance against what appears to be a common enemy. I wish to meet with you. Then it is agreed. Go to the following coordinates and transport to my foot.
Was sag ich da? Das ist einfach ein Auftrag. Lass mich in Ruhe. Ich fürchte mich vor Aliens. Herunterbeamen. Also. Oh, die Chatbox funktioniert schon mal. Jetzt muss ich nochmal gucken, wie ich die Alertbox halt stumm geschaltet habe.
Combat with Borg forces will be inevitable. Since we have not worked together before, you should be aware of...
Greetings. I am Valar. With me is Security Commander Petran. Welcome to the last bastion of the Iconian Alliance. The enemy is assaulting that which is most precious to us, our world heart. We ask you to fight at our side to protect it from the invader. Then let your forces join ours in alliance. Together, we shall... this way.
Ja, komm, lauf mir vor. Ich folge dir unauffällig. Oh Gott.
Those heralds are in danger.
Quick, we must rescue them.
Was sind denn das für komische Schlabberviecher?
These boards seem to be based on magnetized nanomachines. Extreme heat may reduce their effectiveness.
Hey! Dieser kriegende Wunderwürfel.
The enemy has never made it this far before. I am greatly concerned.
The Borg are quite tenacious foes. It will take a lot to defeat them. Curious. These Borg are quite unlike any others I have encountered. It seems most of their cybernetic enhancements are internal, some at microscopic level, transferring all of the data I have thus far to your team. I will keep it updated as we progress.
Oh, dieses... Oh. Was noch vor im Kopf? Das sind echt komische Ende. Kaputtskriratovski, Sabeczny Dęczny Bobo.
Do not remain stationary for long. It leaves you open to enemy attack.
Ja, hier. Das ist so... Ja, die wir haben. Das ist so ein Vogelstab.
So much has been lost. So many lives destroyed.
The Concordium was decimated by Borg for many cycles. We know the price of freedom too well.
Gib mir deinen Gurgelstab.
Be mindful of the enemy tendrils. They are deceptively active.
Von mir kommt Leute.
The chamber of the world heart is not far now.
Junge, was machen wir Bild hier gerade mit Disco, Alter? Was verkaufen will? Ja, weg ist er. Ich muss ja kurz gucken. Ist da ein Bild? Ja, ist es.
Continue inside and speak with Lemirin.
Lemirin? Ist das ein französischer Alien?
Pause. At last. Incredible.
Das ist Lemirin? Nee, das ist Lemirin.
I am Matriarch Lemirin of Iconia. Magistrate Villar has informed me of your arrival and your extra-dimensional origins. It seems you have traveled a great distance to risk your lives for our cause. For that, I am grateful. The enemy strives to seize control of the world heart. I have held their efforts at bay for some time. Use the nearby console to join me in the defense effort. Perhaps together we can repel the enemy and secure the world heart once and for all.
I will assist at this console.
Oh, wieso ist denn jetzt hier? Und warum ist jetzt der Ton schon wieder weg, also weil ich rausgeklickt bin? Hä? Warum ist denn jetzt? Drauf geschissen. Oh!
A superior effort. Together, we have repulsed the latest intrusion efforts of the enemy. The World Heart lead engineer Corinne is under siege nearby. She is attempting to translocate reinforcements to her position, but the enemy has distant coordinates transmitted. Go now. May your effort
appears to be both a database and a power source. The Iconians must rely on it heavily. We must not let the board take control of it.
Ja. Oh Gott. Schon mal den Holz. Was ist hier raus? Okay, blöd ist da extra Zeichen. Das ist ein Schwachpunkt, wie ich herausfinde. Das ist interessant. Die schlafen. Wieso das Bild mal so verkackt? Ich ahne ja Böses. Ups. Da ist meine Waffe, okay. Bonjour. Meine Frau.
Enemy forces are ahead. Prepare for combat.
Machen Sie sich Köpfe rein. Oh Gott, wie viele kleine Pimmel habt ihr denn da rumwursteln? Hallo, lass mich.
Borg vessel incoming.
Das ist pures Cinema.
Sela, Enterprise. We picked you up on sensors. Thought you could use a hand.
It was my understanding that the cavalry arrived on horseback, Captain.
It's the 25th century, friend. We've upgraded. Right. The Iconians are in trouble. How can we help? This has been a day of surprises. The last time I saw you, your vessel was burning near the wormhole at the Battle of Bajor. How did you manage to survive? Ah, I see. That would explain a few things, such as the unusual looks you've been giving me since I arrived. I take it the Sela you know is different than the one standing before you now. We'll have time to compare dimensions later. Right now, the World Heart needs protection. The Control Borg are doing everything in their power to steal it from the Iconians. I take it Control and the Borg haven't assimilated most of the 4 quadrants where you're from. Control is a rogue security AI created by Starfleet a long time ago. It decided the best way to deal with the Borg was to lead them. And we've been fighting a losing battle against those Verulir ever since. Those of us lucky enough, let's hope it's enough. Keeping the World Heart out of their hands is priority 1. Understood?
Please return to me. I need your help badly.
This is Captain Sela. We're on our way, Matriarch.
Das ist einfach nur so Storytelling, die sagen, ja, wir kommen und bleiben einfach stehen.
Damn! That's a lot of Borg.
We must dispatch these Borg quickly. The matriarch needs our help.
Hey! Ich habe eine Tasche zu gelesen. Was ist das? Gut. Hilfe! Danke. Wo bin ich jetzt? Hat er mich noch insgesamt in der Berge? So, wo liegen meine Klappkameraden? Genug gefurcht. Steh auf. Alter, da ist noch so ein Pöbel festgebackt.
I will defend the entrance. Please assist the matriarch inside.
Damn! The World Heart's been compromised! We're in trouble!
You've returned, and not a moment too soon. I do. The enemy is attempting to breach the World Heart's defenses once again. Help me stop.
I'll do what I can from this console.
They are adapting.
I know the Borg, and I do. We're in for the fight of our lives. They're relentless, but they aren't invincible. We can still win this.
Mann, das Spiel gemacht, so könnte ich meinen. Harry!
The Iconians are powerful, but even they might fall to the Borg.
Guckt ihr euch mal da hinten schön die Borg an. Ne? Lass uns passieren mal aufräumen hier.
Over here!
Was? Wer hat da geschreit? Ach, da hockt er. Okay.
They told us you were coming. I did not think you would make it. I apologize for doubting you, friends. Not at the moment. Give me more time and I can get her back on her feet again. It will take more than the Borg can muster. I sense more of the enemy approaching. Please protect us while I restore Taket to battle readiness. They are coming. Please protect us.
Incoming! Be ready to modulate your weapons!
Taktischer Fokus, oder? Ja. So, hier, nehmen wir mal deine... Wow.
Enemy reinforcements have arrived.
Keep it up. We can do this.
Warum läuft der denn jetzt normal, automatisch? So.
You fight well. I am honored to meet you. I am Defendant Ticket.
Verteidigerin Ticket hat aber eine so maskuline Mannstimme.
I sense more enemy forces approaching the World Heart Chamber. Will you join me in battle? This pleases me. Come, let us dispatch these abominations at once.
Ja, jetzt will ich meinen Hampelmann nie wieder beleben. Wo ist der denn? Ab. Oh, er belebt der Hampelmann schon wieder. Er sagt ja, komm zu mir, aber ich bleibe stehen. Guck mal vor. Freundesgruppe.
Cover this entrance.
I'd offer you a quick simulation, but I know you use it. You know me too well. Mother. Still a lackey of the Federation, I see. Tragic. And you? You're the perfect Borg. All you do is take, loot and pillage, system after system. The Queen of Thieves. And your reign ends here. And yet, foolish daughter, I remain. Long live the Queen. It's not working. She's blocking our fire. Feel that? Gnawing at your very core. That's the realization of futility in resistance.
Do it! Now!
Not so futile after all, Mother. You delayed the inevitable. Nothing. Ultimately, struggle is the goodbye, daughter. I had no choice. I couldn't allow the Borg to assimilate the World Heart. Destruction was the only option.
Oh, nee, das ist so nervig. Ja, geht gleich weiter. Ich habe aufgeschrieben, aber dass ich was gelegt habe.
The enemy was about to take the World Heart. You were in the right, Captain. Though the loss is devastating, we will fight to our last breath to stop the Borg. So vows Taket of Iconia.
Oh Gott.
There's still a Borg fleet to deal with. As long as that's the case, they can keep sending drones here until their victory is inevitable. We need to get back to our ships, now. We'll have to evac by shuttle. I'll have Enterprise send one down to a suitable landing zone nearby.
Bevor ich jetzt weitermache. Oh Gott, das willst du also. Cool lang. Ich will jetzt so gut, ob ich das hier kann. Oh. So. Weiter geht's. Geht mir dann ins Style.
There. That platform will make a good landing site for a shuttle.
Erst müssen wir die komischen Borgigkeit machen. Borg für mich komisch. Ich weiß nicht warum, Alter, die finde ich. Soll sagen, ja, was haben die da für viele tanzende Puddermänner? Schade.
We're almost there. Head up that way.
Congratulations, Captain.
Set up a locator beacon ahead. Behind us!
Ja, übertreib es mal nicht. Einfach mal übertreiben. Leck mich am Arsch. Das hat einfach mal gefühlt. 800 Gegner.
That beast seems stronger than the rest. That whole line.
Was ist das denn? Riesiger Flutterboy. Sowas hasse ich ja, wenn die wirklich gezielt den Spieler verlieren. geknallt. Oh Leute, hier sind keine Ahnung wie viele Mitglieder meines Teams. Ey, so viele Mitglieder meines Teams, was machen sie? Es wird gerade nur auf... Es wird gezielt auf mich gegangen. Außerhalb seiner Reichweite und trotzdem erwischt sein Schlag.
The shuttle's almost here. We're in business. The shuttle will be here momentarily. Are you ready to go? Look! The battles! They're merging! Elements, preserve us!
Run! Get to the shuttle!
Aren't you coming?
That thing will tear the shuttle apart if someone doesn't keep it busy. That task falls to me. You know I'm right.
Right. Good luck.
Through harmony, we are secure. Through unity, we are
Der Riesenpimmel bekämpft.
Destruction of the World Heart was a setback, but the minds who created it live on. With their assimilation, all that they know, we shall know. I shall know. Is it arrogance when speaking from a superior position? I think not. Allow me to educate you on one of the more basic principles of warfare. Trust me, it will be a brief, yet painful lesson to learn. The last lesson you'll learn? This ends today, once and for all.
Erstmal hier, schönen. Ich habe 3 Borgschiffe besiegt. Da stehen immer noch Borgschiffe bekämpfen 1, 2, 3. Boah. Ach so, mit 1200 meint er die ganzen, keine Ahnung, das sind Flotten, Staffeln, was weiß ich.
Provide more. Your ship will also my fleet. Your crew, my throne. You haven't won yet, Mother. I've won harder battles than this. You're going to need a bigger fleet than that, daughter. Did someone call for reinforcements? Where is the house on reservation? Now at least. The loss of their queen will slow them down for a while, but they'll be back. We'll be waiting for any help you can provide. Until then, we'll keep up the good fight. The Iconian Alliance isn't finished yet.
There was a time when Iconia had no world heart, where we relied on our own hearts, hands, and minds. Perhaps the universe intends for us to return to such a way of life. I look forward to that bright future, one without the threat of the Borg in it. Until that day,
Giving the order to cross through the gateway was a challenge. But I could not stand idly by while others were risking their lives to defeat the Borg. Thank you. I am going to take Captain Dax up on her offer. I think it's time to face my demons head on, so to speak. For now, however, I believe we should return...
Oh, Kinder. Und wieder geht's durch den gewaltigen Penisring. Aha. Ich musste tatsächlich dort zufliegen. So.
The loss of Grendat Vex, while tragic, was not in vain. His sacrifice, along with your efforts, will keep the Borg of that universe from achieving total supremacy. The battle for the Iconian Alliance is not over yet. Now that we know more about the conflict, we can send reinforcements to assist our allies in their struggle against their terrible enemy.
Congratulations, Captain.
Greetings. Hugh, Director of the Cooperative Borg and Borg Reclamation Project speaking. I am reaching out to you as Command has spoken very highly of your accomplishments. In particular, I'm told you're experienced in dealing with a variety of Borg. Another incursion is taking place in the Ramazad system. There is always a choice.
Hab ich hier nicht. Irgendwas Secret. Die kann ich eigentlich verlockern. Boah, das steht da. Das steht da unter Torpedos. Aha. Aua. Kann ich das so? Sage. Ja, das ist was Ui! Wer ist er denn?
Ossi, was geht? Alter. Alter. Junge. Spezies mich da treffen in den Kämpfen. Oh. Ich muss das Licht anmachen, es ist ziemlich dunkel hier. Und er geht schon wieder runter. Sag, willst du mich eigentlich nur verarschen hier? So. Geht doch. Ich kann ein Schiff kaufen. Ist es... Oh, guck mal, sogar die Borg. Weirde Borg. Aber das sind das euch normale Borg, oder? Sind es auch wieder? Spiegelborg? Ich habe immer Angst, dass es so lange lädt. Das ist immer kein gutes Zeichen, dass er dann Kommunikation zum Server verloren hat. Aber hier geht's auch. Alter! Ich bin gerade zu Zentralafrika für mich an. Arschloch. Doch nicht wow. alles weg, Alter. Kann ich dann nicht hin transformen? Doch, jetzt soll es denn. Damit ich die Mission erstmal hier vom Teller habe. Das ist aber lustig, dass du diese Spornentriebe benutzt. Und da trotzdem dann normal kannst du noch aufs Wort kommen. Oh, Sovereign-Klasse, sehr schönes Schiff. Sehr, sehr schönes Schiff. Ein NX-Klasse-Schiff, ja, auch cool. Er ist 32 Stufen höher als ich. Schiffe hier einfach sind, ne? Muss das sein? Ist es jedem überlassen? Was die Personen machen, aber muss man es immer so offen zeigen? Oh, das sieht auch schick aus. Stargazer.
Security teams, report to Docking Bay 6.
Nein. Das ist nicht schlecht. Intrepid. Discovery. Sovereign. So. Ich habe eh schon mein Schiff einfach hier irgendeine nehmen, damit diese Kacke durch ist. So. Das ist aktiv geschaltet. Okay. Ist die Mission das raus hier, damit er mich damit nicht mehr nervt. Lektion, ja, Sternbasis, Danke. Und Abfahrt. Oh, Gottes Willen. Okay. Aktion wollte ich jetzt heute Morgen erstmal mit dieser. Es spawnt hier fast in der Sonne. Beginn Aktion.
Greetings, Starship. I am Admiral Kumarke of the LSS Raskava. I'm here to help Director Hugh of the Cooperative Borg in my capacity as Science Officer. I've been called in to help with a potential Borg incursion. However, I have been here for quite a while now. I'm not sure. I agree. He's typically quite punctual. So I've heard, anyway. Well, I'm afraid I've also come across some Starship debris in the system that I have yet to identify. It appears we're arriving at the aftermath of a tense clash. I suggest we try and find the Director together. With your permission, I'll set up a sensor. Sensor link is active. Let's start with the ship debris up ahead.
Let's see. Aha, mein Fuß juckt. Dass ich hier auch mal am Stecker trete. Oh Gottes Willen, ey.
Let's see. Sensors are picking up microscopic fragments of advanced regenerative circuitry. Nanites. And decentralized control system debris. This is most certainly a full and cooperative probe. Something must have happened to their fleet. Let's hurry. There's more debris over there.
Hurry.
Scans indicate high-density alloy and further Borg circuitry fragments. Disruptive, not regenerative. In any case, this is not cooperative debris. The quantum signature doesn't even match our universe.
Hinter den großen Felsen. Natürlich. Hinter dem großen Stein im Weltall.
Scanning in progress. Look out!
Oh!
Control Borg sphere incoming!
Oh!
Struggle is pointless.
Wo? Borg. Da unten.
This fractal alloy is unlike any debris I've ever seen. It's protected by a quantum dispersal field. Someone must have come back to scatter the ship's debris signature. Its origin is untraceable. Heads up! Subspace sensors are picking up residual distortion nearby. A warp trail. Recalibrating sensor array frequencies. Tachyon decay and subspace phase variances suggest this warp trail is 2 hours old. We should get closer. There might be survivors. Oh dear.
Wow.
Sensor readings are fluctuating erratically due to the magnetic properties of dense asteroids nearby.
Boah, ich finde diese freischwebende Warp-Gun so hässlich. Ne? Aber das Schiff war ein geschickter Seite nicht nein.
It's the Harmony. What's Tassine Faye's ship doing here?
Ist das so ein hässliches Schiff?
Perhaps Tassine Faye was called in to help as well. The vessel seems to be suffering from multiple systems failures. They may require assistance. Shall we send up? Oh, right. Starship Harmony, this is Admiral Kumar K of the LSS Ruskava. Come in. No response. Complete comm silence. I know this isn't exactly standard protocol, but considering the you're right. Let's proceed with caution.
Oh! Oh! Pfeiltasten!
It's no use. The magnetic properties of the denser asteroids near the ship are interfering with our scans. An excellent idea. I'll send out an encoded subspace transmission detailing our intentions. I should be able to transmit it on a narrow enough frequency for it to bypass the interference, but we're unlikely to be met with a response, I'm afraid. Here's right. I have identified a section of the Ramizan system where Who would have thought that you'd be towing the Harmony today?
Nein, da muss ich hin. Oh, ich könnte jetzt so einen schlechten Spruch machen. Ich lasse es sein.
The ship is still too close to the asteroids. Just a little further.
Boah, ist dieses Schiff hässlich unter dieser Lampe. Alter Schwede. Also, das hat, glaube ich, ein Dreijähriger designt oder so.
It's working. The interference is subsiding. I suggest we try a final hail before we scan again. Starship Harmony, this is Admiral Kumarke. Do you copy? Starship Harmony, do you require assistance? Ensign Farunte, what's your assessment?
The Harmony might be experiencing a communications blackout, Admiral. This is likely unrelated to the interference caused by any asteroids.
Well, time really could be of the essence.
We still have no idea where the director is or if he's alright. And I'm beginning to worry that the same might be said of Tassine Faye. This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. Shields are lowered. I'm not detecting any breaches, so it must have been done voluntarily. The scans also indicate that the atmospheric conditions aboard the ship are highly unusual, and only just able to accommodate other species. Furthermore, the ship itself is exhibiting properties that are consistent with a multidimensional vortex. It's as if you read my mind. The ship's systems should have logged our attempts at establishing contact before beaming down. This interior, it's beautiful. It looks like the hallway behind us is locked. In fact, this room is under full lockdown, which I suspect will be true of most of the rooms we will encounter aboard the Harmony. Bypassing security lockouts might require some thinking outside the triangle. Or box? It's an...
So, was haben wir da jetzt? Ankunftsraum untersuchen, Konsole untersuchen. An was erinnert mich das Design? Na egal. Alter!
Maybe this will allow us to open the door to the hallway behind us.
Nächste Konsole.
No, the security clearance required to bypass this console is too high. We won't be able to go this way. Let's look around. Optimizing tricorders for environmental scanning. What a unique structure. Optimizing for material analysis. Incredible. These polygonal wall structures act as data nodes.
Was erinnert mich das hier?
It appears they store recordings of events that have happened aboard the ship. They contain both visual and auditory data. You don't suppose we're being... In any case, it looks like this room's lockdown has been bypassed. Let's try the...
Sicherheitssperre umgehen. Da.
Well done. All right, we better stay alert. We don't know what the consequences of bypassing the security measures aboard this ship are. For all we know, lead the way.
Oh.
It's very empty in here. I wonder where all the crew members are. That's what Tarsine Faye always says. Could I have a word? I'm feeling a little uneasy. No, not about the possibility of finding a Borg incursion aboard. It's about the comment I made earlier, about being watched. It was meant to be light-hearted, but I'm starting to think we are being monitored. Interesting. Instead of recording in real time, we could recalibrate the output so that the node plays back a record. Spot on! I would need to input some kind of information about the data we want to access in order to bypass any encrypted subroutines. In theory, this would allow me to recalibrate. I have to say, even though I'm not pleased about reverse engineering Etherian technology without authorization, the science behind this is quite exciting. If you scan the room for information, I will begin recalibrating the nodes.
Ja, ich muss wieder das Schwere machen und nach Informationen suchen. Und dabei was ist Stur drauf.
Reconfiguring memory array to optimize for hollow emission output. Remodulating tricorders. Integrating environmental data to bypass encryptions. Done! The system is active. Shall we give it a try?
In that case, please follow me.
Hä? So. Ich wollte gerade sagen, tut mir auch die schöne Vater.
This technology looks like a fragment of a larger piece.
Aha.
Director Hugh, it is good to finally meet you face to face.
So, you said you needed help.
It worked! So, both Director Hugh and Tarsine Faye were aboard the Harmony. What's more, the decay rate of the chronoton particles emitted by these projections placed the recording approximately 1 hour. It's a start. However, I'm sure you've noticed that these recording fragments are both static and out of order. The nodes harmonically placed these fragments in the correct order. What happened first? Right. Tarsine Faye welcomed Director Hugh and his bridge officers aboard the Harmony. What happened after Tarsine Faye welcomed Director Hugh and his bridge officers aboard? The fragments have been placed in the correct order. First, Tarsine Faye welcomed Director Hugh and his team aboard the ship. Then, Director Hugh scanned some tech. We did it! Right. I've fed the data back into the node in the correct order this time. We should be able to play the full sequence of events now. Remember,
Director Hugh, it is good to finally meet you face to face. I have heard a lot about you and your skill set.
Leader Tarsine Faye, please call me Hugh. Likewise, I've heard a lot about the Etherians.
Das ist Borg, Alter. Der ist bestimmt Borg. 100%.
So, you said you needed help.
Yes, a piece of Borg technology has been found aboard the Harmony. We may be compromised.
Let's see. You're right. This is control Borg technology, all right. And yet, the energy
energy signature isn't an exact match. This technology looks like a fragment of a larger piece. We'll need to locate the rest of it before I can make an assessment.
Of course. Our diplomatic quarters are available, should you wish to stay longer for this assessment. Please excuse the furnishing. Under normal circumstances, we redress our rooms for all our guests.
Well, these circumstances are far from normal. But that won't be necessary. We won't be staying long.
I see. How unfortunate. Perhaps another time. In that case, please follow me.
Great teamwork. We've pieced it all together. It looks like Director Hugh and his officers beamed aboard the Harmony to help Tosin Fei identify... Exactly. Fortunately, the data node recording also shows the console code used by Tosin Fei to bypass security. I suggest we look out for other consoles along the way. Perhaps we'll be able to use this method again. So it seems like the starship debris we found earlier might have been Control Borg then. If we proceed, the door behind us will likely lock. We'll need to choose a path.
Ja, der hat bestimmt was mit der Control Borg machen.
Right behind you.
Ui. Ja, komm her, glatze Frau.
Look! It seems like a struggle may have taken place here. It's one of Director Hugh's officers. We better help them. Shields are still down. We can stabilize them and beam them out. This isn't good. We need to figure out what happened here. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? That's the spirit! Our tricorders are already remodulated and optimized for holographics. If you gather information to bypass the encryption subroutines, I'll get...
Oh, direkt neben mir.
I'm feeling less guilty about tampering with Etherian technology. Our allies could be in danger. Recalibrating parameters. Almost there. Got it.
Ja, erstmal in der Helm.
The fragments should be ready to play.
I will lead you to our lower decks.
Watch out!
Ach, hier war Dienstmark bekommen, okay. Control Borg. Und da wo wir schon mit drin haben.
What are you doing?
It worked! Unlike the last recording we watched, these initial fragments seem to be in the right order. That means Tosin Fei was leading Director Hugh and his officers to the lower decks. However,
My scans indicate the presence of corrupted data located inside the memory buffers. One of the following fragments does not align with the possibly. Perhaps certain data nodes are equipped with added security measures. We do seem to be in an observation lounge after all. In any case, we need to make a choice. Which fragment was artificially added to the data node? Right. An unknown construct appeared from beyond the portal and attacked the group.
Okay.
The falsified fragment has been identified. First, Tassin Fei told Director Hugh and his bridge officers that she would lead them to the lower deck. Well done. That's it. It wasn't a control Borg that fired at Director Hugh's officer, but an unknown construct. It seems Aetherian? The corrupted data has been removed successfully. The full sequence of events is now ready to play.
It is a shame you are not staying longer. We have much to discuss. I am curious about the liberated Borg.
Well, the path of a liberated Borg is not easy. Ultimately, it's about giving others a second chance.
Fascinating. Aetherians believe in giving others a second life, like in Ascension.
I suppose you could compare it to that. Helping others overcome their past so they can grow.
Indeed. If you'd follow me, I will lead you to our lower decks.
You said this is where you found the Control Borg boarding party?
Indeed.
Do you know how they were able to bypass your shields?
We are uncertain. Several malfunctions have been reported. No conclusions have been drawn yet.
What are you doing?
This was not supposed to happen.
Get behind me!
My word, so that's what actually happened. It seems like an Aetherian security system of some sort attacked Director Hugh and his officers. But by Luca, I cannot imagine why someone would come back afterwards to plant a falsified recording implicating the Borg. It's beyond. In any case, Tassin Fei's remark is important. If the Aetherian security system has gone rogue, there might be more for us to worry about than Control Borg. Fortunately, this recording also shows the console. I believe this calls for the Earth saying, "Here goes nothing." These lower decks sure are darker.
Ja,
A word?
dunkler. Ah.
Yes. I mean, I think so. I feel confident that we are on the right track, especially after seeing both Director Hugh and Tassin Fei pass through here. Before we move on, I want to make sure that you know you can count on me. I know we might not know each other very well yet. Well, I'm glad that's settled. Let's get back to business. This room?
Dieser Raum.
Exactly. You know the drill. If you search the room for information, I'll begin recalibrating the data nodes. I admit, I'm feeling apprehensive. What we're about to see next could be very telling. Integrating the environmental information.
Was hat sie denn da für ein Walkie-Talkie in der Hand?
Bypassing encryptions. All done. The fragments are ready to play.
Unit Bridge, requesting immediate backup.
There has been a grave misunderstanding.
Jetzt fallen wir im Rücken oder was? So ein Pimmelberger.
Fret not, Director. We will not let you perish.
Hat sie den Direktor umgeblasen? Also das kriegen die ja echt gut hin, wenn ich mit den ganzen Episoden, ne, das so erzählerisch gut rüberbringen. Da gibt es Spiel, kostet 60 €, die kriegt das schlechter rein.
You shall be conserved and uplifted anew.
Perish? Did they really get into some kind of near-fatal altercation? I can't even imagine it. Tassine Fey is our ally and friend. Unfortunately, my scans suggest that the node's memory buffer may be overloaded. Over time, this could lead to slight alterations in recorded material due to deletions or simplifications, for example. So rather than an artificial addition, it seems to be a corrupt. Which data node fragment was altered? The node is not receptive. Which data node the altered fragment has been identified. Direct by Luca, we did it.
Ne? Man muss wieder alle drei in eine richtige Reihenfolge bringen.
Unit Bridge, requesting immediate backup.
There has been a grave misunderstanding.
I can see that. What the hell is going on here?
Our security system is registering you and your officers as Prime Borg.
Tassine Fey, I really don't want to take down your construct. Get them to stand down.
I understand. This won't be necessary. You will be neutralized until we can repair our systems.
Neutralized? Okay, we might be getting lost in translation, but that's not happening.
Fret not, Director. We will not let you perish.
Ich dachte, ihr seid Freunde.
You shall be conserved and uplifted anew.
That's it. Director Hugh was neutralized by Tassine Fey in an effort to protect him, I suppose? And it looks like his wounded bridge officer made it out of the room. Well, if the director and his officers are red, Tassine Fey's choice seems somewhat abrupt. It certainly wouldn't be acceptable by Lucari diplomatic standards. But if she intends to uplift him anew, as she said, perhaps Aetherian customs could be wildly different from mine or yours. Perhaps this is not as transgressive as it seems. I agree. Let's input the console code so we can move on and beam in some backup. The coordinates might be a little off as we are unfamiliar with the Harmony's Admiral Kumarke to the Riskava. We are requesting backup aboard the Harmony. Director Hugh is down. I repeat, Director Hugh is down.
Admiral Kumarke, this is Ensign Varunte reporting in.
Ach so.
We have notified both of your crews. We're struggling to get a lock on your position. We'll beam someone down as soon as we can.
Copy that, Varunte. Right. Let's not waste a moment.
Oh, die Musik ist voll traurig. Das ist richtig traurig. Ich fange gerade an zu weinen.
That's Director Hugh's other officer.
So Atmosphäre können die hier aber auch erzeugen, ey.
Let's stabilize them and beam them out. Watch out! Control Borg ahead! No match for us.
Das ist nichts Problem, diese...
Unsurprisingly, this room is also on lockdown. We'll need to figure out how to move on without a recording of Tarsin Fei's console code. What an incredible astrometrics laboratory. I never imagined Etherians to be galactic strategists, though. Perhaps they are less quick to trust others than I had originally thought. This star chart shows an array of interlinked gateways placed across a vast number of alternate dimensions. Fascinating. I haven't seen many other species use gateways as a means of transportation. Cybernetic onslaught. It seems these military texts describe the battle the Etherians fought against the Borg, as well as other civilizations. Perhaps the military texts hold the key to our exit.
Oh.
That didn't work.
Oh.
Let's try. That's it. Well done.
Dann klickt man sich ja durch, bis es geklappt hat.
Lead the way. Rogue security system constructs up ahead.
Ja, schieß mal. So wichtig, glaube ich, jetzt. Oho! Ich war doch schon längst aus dem Radius.
Let's keep moving.
Kann sie mich wiederbeleben? Nein, natürlich nicht. Boah, ich war doch schon längst aus dem Radius raus. Warum hat dieses Bums-Ding mich trotzdem noch getroffen?
Look out! Control Borg heading our way. They must be beaming in from other sections of the ship.
Ah, noch mehr Borg.
antike Borg aber cooler. Also das war ein Robot. Das ist definitiv
Are these Aetherian living quarters? Oddly enough, it sort of looks familiar.
optional Quartiere untersuchen. Alter. Die Musik erzeugt gerade eine richtig geile Atmosphäre. Leck mich am Arsch, ey. Hä, was soll ich denn hier finden? Mein Gott. Was soll ich hier finden? Quartieren. Ach, da leck mich doch am Sack.
Look out! Control Borg heading our way!
Entzugszone. Willkommen an der jemand, der gerade einen Stoffentzug hat. Warum kommt der Pimmelborg jetzt nicht mehr? Sie ist Zitterei, oder was? Boah, das ist so die zum Day hinkriegen im Spiel, ne? Ja, abgekackt. Schön. Na, noch 2,5 Stunden. Ne, die Mission will ich jetzt aber noch zu Ende spielen. Ach Mann. Das verstehe ich nicht, ne? Wie der halt immer. Wieso kriegt er hier immer einen Abschmierer? Das verstehe ich nicht.
A word? Yes. I mean, I think so. I feel confident that we are on the right track, especially after seeing both Director Hugh and Tarsine Faye pass through here. And yet, before we move on, I want to make sure that you know you can count. Well, I'm glad that's settled. That's exactly. You know the drill. If you...
Da muss ich durch. Ui.
Oh my. It's a whole wall of Grendar Bexes. But why? Perhaps this is how Aetherians honor their fallen.
Sollen wir das Leichenhalle oder die haben was mit der Borg zu tun. Nicht, das ist so leicht alle.
Cybernetic onslaught. It seems these military texts describe the battle the Etherians.
Muss ich hier jetzt jeden einzelnen angucken? Render Chair. Render Blatt. Ach doch, beschissen.
Unsurprisingly, this room is also on lockdown. We'll need to perish? Unfortunate. Which data node fragment was altered?
Das war die vorige Dialogoption vom Abgang.
I'm picking up life signs nearby. Admiral Kumar K to the Rescava, requesting an immediate status report.
Admiral Kumarke, this is Ensign Varunte reporting in. We've got a lock on your position. Understood. I'll send the coordinates over to your team. They should be with you soon.
And Ensign? Tell them to be careful, please. It seems the Etherians use these energy portals to get from one level of their ship to the next. In any case, this Etherian portal is already open.
Admiral Kumarke, this is Ensign Varunte. Did the crew make it?
They did, and not a moment too soon, Varunte. I'm picking up life signs further ahead on this deck of the ship. I'll be right behind you.
Oh, ich sehe jetzt noch dunkler. Was ist das? Mach mal ein Licht an hier.
Seems there are no data nodes in this room. And still no signs of Director Hugh or Tassine Fey. Without the... Let's try the console at the end of the room. Neurodrills? Hydroponics pods? Is this a sick bay or a science lab? Nothing here. We'll have to keep looking. Rogue security system incoming! Our console interaction must have activated that. They're stronger than the last ones. Well done. Quite the interruption. Now, where were we?
Jetzt muss ich den Schweißer noch wieder nicht wegholen.
does seem like a line from Tarsine Fey's axiom. Through harmony we are secure, through unity we are strong. Perhaps the redactions are an added security measure. The words seem to have been... Me neither. Not in any of my interactions with Tarsine Fey. Either...
Oh, jetzt hängt da drüben schon wieder. Oh ne, das ist so schnell gegangen. Hey.
This is a partial biomedical display of Etherian energy readings. These readings indicate the presence of enhanced sensory organs, regenerative internal probes, and an energy-based core. It looks like the Etherian anatomical composition is 70% bio. Perhaps there's another console in this room that contains the access code to the door. Heads up! Rogue security system incoming again! Predictable, I suppose. Likely due to a perceived increase in threat level aboard the ship. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Let's try another console. That's it! The door is open! I'm detecting a lifetime. Cognitive functions are compatible with the cooperative Borg. We're getting closer. What is this place? Look! It's Director Hugh! We better check his vitals.
Hallo, Steffen Karl. Guten Abend. Wie geht's, wie steht's? Aber ich wusste, dass die jetzt irgendwie... Mensch, wo ist denn die Markierung? Hier links.
The Director's life signs are stable, but he's been put into a stasis.
Oh, Gottes Willen.
Scans show the pods are equipped with an integrated dispenser valve and a medical interface connected to the ship's console system. We should be able to wake the Director up by using a console command to activate the pod's dispenser. We just need to modify the output to release some sort of powerful stimulant. That would do it. Look out! It's the Etherian security system!
Hey! Warum schwebe ich jetzt? Ich will nicht schweben.
Scanning the Director's pod must have alerted them. We can hardly catch a break, can we?
Let's activate the pod's dispenser.
Okay, ich will so einen scheiß Schlüssel für den ich kaufen muss, um das in Pflanzen schreiben. Oh, Leute.
Excellent. The Cordrazine should kick in shortly. It looks like getting out of this pod from the inside is the tricky part. From out here, it should be excellent idea. Not my speciality, though, I'm afraid. Indeed, we could target the control panel with a localized EMP to fry the locking mechanism. The choice is yours. Let's give it a try.
Egal.
That's it! We can open the pod. Director Hugh, are you okay?
Where are my officers?
They're safe. They're on the Rescava. We beamed them out, but we've yet to find Tassine
Forget Faye. We need to get off this ship. I'm worried about Tassine Faye too, but not the way you are. The Aetherians? They've been lying to us. Here, look.
It's the missing data from the Aetherian lab.
Through harmony, we are secure.
These biosigns.
Through unity, we are strong.
I don't understand. They're consistent with...
Borg. Yes. But also...
Through fusion, we are victorious.
Iconians.
Look out! Getting away!
What was that?
A problem for later. Its escape has triggered some kind of red alert. Shields are up.
Damn, there goes our plan of beaming out.
There might be another way.
Dann sind die bestimmt...
Not the way I'd usually greet an ally of your distinction, but I suppose this is somewhat of a unique situation. I'll save the details of my gratitude for later. Needless to say, I owe you one. As for our escape plan...
Right. The Harmony's wall structures act as data nodes that store recordings of past events that have happened aboard the ship. We reverse-engineered the nodes in order to play them back, much like a holo recording.
Your creativity is commendable. Well, however daunting that must have seemed, Tassine Faye's neutralization wasn't as effective as she'd hoped. It looks like the Aetherians don't know enough about liberated Borg by us. Correct. This nanoprobe retrieves key data that is considered either useful or harmful. In this case, that included the hybrid Borg and Iconian biological composition of the Aetherians, which the probe... It could be Iconian. Hard to say. Your guess is as good as mine. Well, as a liberated Borg, or XB, as we used to call ourselves, I have hope that any civilization or individual might be open to reform. If they are... Let's get out of here, before more pots explode.
Ich wusste schon, als die Mission losging. dass die uns irgendwie ficken wollen.
The Harmony's defenses have locked the path behind us. The only way onward is forward. Call me Hugh. I've spent far too many stardates as a nameless.
Hugh it is. What are those?
Assimilation pods. Heads up. We've got company.
I thought we were allies.
Typically, I recommend setting phasers to stun, but that's a dance with assimilation I'd rather avoid, Admiral. Another hostile wave of Aetherians incoming. Your reputation precedes you. Well done. All right, let's go. My nanoprobe is detecting elevated levels of gamma radiation nearby. The Harmony's core.
Grandat Bex.
The Aetherians have lowered some sort of fractal containment fields blocking our path.
Leave it to me. I've become quite the expert on Aetherian security systems.
Understood. We'll keep the Aetherians at bay in the meantime.
Resist and you shall crumble. Accept and you shall ascend.
Another one? This influx seems endless. How's it looking, Admiral?
Almost there.
The fractal containment field has been lowered.
Incredible.
Collaboration is fruitful. Why such discord in the face of harmony?
He is teleporting away. That's our chance. Let's get out of here.
I hope you're right about that gateway technology. A magnetic containment field protecting a cube-shaped reactor core.
Looks familiar, right? If only my tour had started in this room.
It's quite the display for a reactor core. It must be important to them.
So, ich dachte, der Camper, der
Trapped again. It did seem too easy.
You're right, Hugh. These Grandat Bexes are beaming in with no end in sight.
There must be another way to defeat them.
can, but it's risky.
I'm all ears.
If we lower its containment field, we could fire at the reactor core to initiate a breach.
What about the gamma radiation leaking into the room and the potential loss of life aboard the ship?
I'm willing to bet that putting the core at risk will initiate an emergency power transfer protocol. This would divert all main energy back to the core's containment field, interrupting Aetherian transporters.
And likely to divert power from the fractal containment fields too. A hell of a plan, Admiral.
And we'd have to backtrack into the room to carry it out.
A risk worth taking. Let's do it.
I'll get to work on this fractal containment field. The field has been lowered.
Let's act quickly. The Aetherians aren't messing around.
I'm on it. Cover me. Reconfiguring security parameters.
How much longer, Admiral?
10 seconds.
You've got 5.
Done. The magnetic containment field has been lowered. Radiation levels are rising. We need to leave.
Let's go.
The control panel is malfunctioning. Cover me. I just need a couple of seconds.
Your second life awaits you, Hugh.
There. It's open. Where's Hugh?
There's something I need to do.
Radiation levels are too high. We need to leave. Emergency systems might seal this section off. This could be our last chance.
I know. That's why you should go ahead without me.
You can't save him, Hugh.
I know, but if I can get through, for even just a second, then it's worth a shot. I have to try.
Damn. We can't leave him behind.
Grendat Bex, that's your name, right? Where's Tassine Faye?
We are Grendat Bex. We are Tassine Faye. We are all at once, and soon you shall be too.
I'd rather die than be reassimilated.
It is the only way. Uprisers shall be quelled. Deniers shall be fused. You must join us. You must ascend.
Listen, it doesn't have to be like this. My people have the means to restore your freedom.
You misunderstand. We are free. We have long been freed from the shackles of Iconian rigor, and we have taken what serves us best from the Borg. We are evolved.
See, the trouble is, I think you're free, but you're not. Everything you're saying right now, that sounds an awful lot like a collective I used to be a part of. You think you don't have a choice, but if you ask me, you've just forgotten how to choose.
You are mistaken. We do not choose the ether. It chooses us. We follow its path.
Well, a wise man once told me, even when you think you don't have a choice, there always is one. I might not be able to help you now, but maybe I'll be able to help you one day. No one is beyond redemption.
need to leave now.
I'm sorry.
Target the reactor core.
Follow me.
Incredible. An entire bay of gateways.
Admiral Kumarke, I've been told your scientific expertise lies in stellar stabilization and planetary restoration. How do you fare with gateway stabilization and remodulation?
You are in luck. These aren't too dissimilar from the Tourette system gateway we encountered recently. I should be able to modify one of the gateway's frequent...
Perfect. In the meantime, I'll send out a call to the cooperative for additional backup. If my earlier distress signal worked, then the Yasutake should already be waiting for my return.
The Rescava is on standby. Right. I'll get started on the gateway.
Heads up! More hostile Etherians incoming.
Through harmony, we are secure.
Hä?
Through unity, we are strong.
Ja, komm mit, Alter. Da stehen die da die ganze Zeit.
Through fusion, we are victorious.
Jetzt stehen die wieder da hinten, anstatt zu kämpfen, ne? Ich kann die doch irgendwie in den Kampf schicken. Ihr auch, Alter.
The gateway is active.
Kann ich da durch, oder muss ich die jetzt? Nein, ich muss sie natürlich gefunden.
Nicely done, Admiral Kumarke. Well, no time to waste. Let's see if this gateway takes us to our ships as intended.
Ja, geh ganz gut.
See you on the other side.
Feierabend nach der Mission. Ich muss noch Abendbrot essen. Ich muss noch duschen. Dann muss ich ins Bett wegen Frühschicht. Und selber.
Glad to see you made it in one piece.
Ja,
Let's check in with the
da
Rescava.
musst du vielleicht dein Sound ein bisschen leiser machen, weil ich habe hier schon ordentlich Lautstärke. Wenn ich mir das alles in Real Life angucke, dann ist mein Sound eigentlich normal.
Loud and clear. It's good to see you both back on your ships. But this isn't over quite yet. The Harmony is hailing us.
Friends, this truly has been a grave misunderstanding. Remnants of our Iconian heritage, yes. To protect you from your own assumptions, of course. For your own benefit, on your path to a greater truth. The only truth. We seek not to harm you, but to welcome you. As we eventually did with the Borg. We stand on the precipice of a new era. Led.
Ich habe jetzt mal hier im Regler meinen Sound ein bisschen runtergedreht. halt ja auch was einstellen, sonst nimmt er nämlich zu viel Umweltgeräusche auf.
It does not have to be. Today's events are a testament to our strength in dealing with unforeseen adversity. We are now sure than ever that we can be more than allies. We can be one. Was it not our mistake?
There must be a diplomatic way forward, even after today. Tassine Faye, my people and I, we can help you. The Cooperative advocates for the Free Borg. Our reclamation...
Tassine Faye, I strongly suggest you consider this offer. It might be the only chance you get before the galaxy turns against you for your duplicity.
The galaxy will turn against itself long before it turns against us. We will watch from afar as factions burn and tear each other apart. It is foretold. Your rejection of perfection is disappointing. We were hoping you would see the light. But you are not the first. We learned from the best. We have been watching you for centuries. It is a shame that all of this ends.
Your ship is compromised, Tassine Faye. Stand down.
You mock the
Oh,
path
wusste ich, dass
the
ich da
Aether
noch
has
gegen
laid
kämpfen
before
muss.
you, friend.
Friend. You are no friend to me. Friends do not force others to join them.
Ja, der macht eine Fähigkeit.
Looks like the Ethereans also called for backup. Harmony has severed our conflict.
Boah, diese scheiß Traktorstrahle immer, ne? Hier, auf den sollst du schießen. Oh nee, jetzt ist ein Fokus da. Ob der jetzt so schwach ist, weiß ich nicht. Boah.
Backup arriving just in time never hurts. However, Tassim Faye is still out there somewhere, and what she said about the galaxy turning against itself may be true. Reports of Borg incursions are right. We may well and truly be on the precipice of a new era. For now, let's return to safety and regather our strength. More Aetherians could arrive unannounced at any moment. Oh, before you leave, I wanted to thank you for coming to my aid. There was a time in which a person like you...
Today was eventful, to say the least. But I'm thankful I had you by my side through... Yes, the Tholians never really took to the...
Gehen wir nach Hause. What?
Did your warbout also malfunction? How odd. This happened to me recently on another Lucari ship. I'll be sure...
So.
Here's the intel we gathered on the Aetherians. It appears they are alternate universe.
Congratulations, Captain.
Gib mir einfach mal einen Dreh. Ja, das hat er für kein Ziegenbart. So. Aber ich mache jetzt Feierabend. Ja. Ich weiß nicht, werde ich wieder spätestens nächsten Sonntag wird sich zeigen, wie ich Lust habe, auch unter der Woche vielleicht mal ein bisschen ja. Noch irgendwas sagen? Nee. Ja, ich hoffe, kommt mir das mal zwar im Nachhinein an, ob ich wirklich so leise bin, wie du sagst. Weil mein Mikrofon hat ja Ausschlag am Rand von dem grünen Bereich. Ich musste es halt auch die keine Ahnung, wie ich das denn halt runterstellen, weil er sonst die ganzen Nebengeräusche aufnehmen würde bei mir. Egal, ich gucke mir es im Nachhinein mal an. Ne? Also, auf Wiedersehen.